This is a 36-foot Hunter 1980 model. Name is Whisper on the back. It's for sale. I'm considering buying this one next. I decided to pass on the random Ranger. I checked the engine and it was no compression at all, so would have needed another engine rebuild or another engine. This has got damage in the side of the hull here on this spot. This is the worst spot of the entire hull. Everything else is just very minor. Bottom half of the hull shows no blisters, so that's a good sign. Bow. A few scratches through the paint. I think with a buff it'll still show some scratches, but I'm not too concerned. I think I'll just leave that alone. I may redo, if I was to buy this boat, redo the belt line, and obviously I would redo the anti-foul. Going around the outside here, this stern ladder is in good condition. It's solid, mounts are strong, no corrosion. This is the other side of the hull, some water stains. It's been raining last night, so I would have to put a fitting here in the side of the hull. This hose hanging out is not good enough. Got some drains up the top there, not sure what they're for. It's got a mud anchor on the front, Danforth. Roller furlers appears to be intact. Don't know if it has a jib sail yet. We'll go on board in a second and have a look. The propeller itself is in very good condition. The zinc anodes are still in place. The cutlass bearing is good, so no work to be done there. The rudder appears to be solid. No bubbles in it, no bulges, no cracks, no leak stains on it, so I'd say the rudder is fine on this. Let's go up on deck and have a look at the rest of the boat. Here we go. The deck is covered in leaves, pine needles. Here we are up on, oops, almost fell. Here we're up on deck, covered in pine needles. I've walked the entire deck. The entire deck is solid, so that's good. The forward 4 portholes, forward 2 portholes, I believe are solid brass. These on the side are plastic. They're not leaking. There's no leaks in the boat that I saw. Now there is a windlass on the front. Let's have a walk around to the windlass and check that out. Here we go. Windlass appears to be in good condition. It's an electric unit. I'm not going to try and open that anchor box because right now it's just covered in crap, and it will just end up filling with that junk, and then it'll clog the drains and water will fill in the anchor locker. I don't want that to happen, so I'm leaving that alone. Safety rails, stanchions are all good condition. They're all nice and tight, so that's a plus. No work to be done there. It's got an AC unit sitting up on top here, quite large. I'm sure it does a good job. I have no reason to believe that it doesn't work, and you'll see why when I take her downstairs. Now the blocks, the sheaves and such, all appear to be in good condition. The ropes themselves are covered in lichen. We might be able to clean them, but I'm sure that somewhere along the line some will have to be replaced. These are good quality sheaves with bearing races in them. As you can see, that entire Traveller has got high quality sheaves. And then you see down here for the jib sail, the sheaves, again, good quality units. Only got these non-self-tailing winches on here. That's a bit of a letdown, but you can't expect everything on a boat. Now we come into the cockpit. Typically it's got crap in it, but there's no water in here, and there's no water stain on the sides. It has not been filling with water. The compass looks to be in good condition. There's no water bubble in it, so that's good. The cover is laying down there. I'll put that back on again. It has on the engine, doesn't show the hours. There is an hour meter somewhere though. We'll have a look for that. This is the Dodger cover. It's dirty and dry, but still serviceable. That's a bit faded, but I'd leave it alone, give it a clean and continue to use it for now. Alright, let's have a look in the Lazarettes. This is the port lazarette. There's batteries down there, and this is a propane tank here. This is a unusual propane unit. Let's have a look inside here and see what is under the lid. Alright, we got that open. Okay, there's a mini propane bottle goes in there. Interesting. I haven't seen that sort of setup before, so that's not cool, if you ask me. Come on, close up, close up. I'm trying to do it one-handed here. And we got it. There we go. Bit of canvas there, spare canvas, green. Batteries don't look too old or too bad. I probably want to pull that hose out and have a look, check them out, see how they are. So that is a fuel filter for the engine. This thing will have a 3-cylinder 3QM30 Yanmar in it. This is the Lazarette on the starboard side. More batteries. Well, there's a lot of batteries in here. Alright, so we've got rope here. We've got accessories of different types. Wiring. Wiring doesn't look bad. There's no signs of corrosion. So there's that. There's a battery charger there. And then we have a hot water tank that appears to be in good condition, sitting in there. That's nice. So we'll close that back up again. Now, bring this back over here. Let's have a look in the aft lazarette. Here we have the aft lazarette. Okay, we have a 3000 watt inverter sitting there, and if we have a look down in here, we can see the fridge compressor. So fridge freezer compressor system is there. It doesn't look too old at all, but that's still workable. This boat has been sitting for a number of years. It was at the dock for many more years before that. We've got I think it's a propane cooker here on the back, Magma. I haven't taken the cover off, don't know what condition it's in, but I'm going to assume that it's still usable. Let's open this up and have a look inside, shall we? A couple of old clutches there, look at those. That's old style. Alrighty, so we're going down in through the companionway. Here we are. Here's the kitchen, very clean, quite nice. Steps that I'm stepping down into. This is the chair for the navigation desk. This is the navigation area. There's supplies there for cockroaches and so on and so forth. Everything's very neat in here. There's a little bit of mold there on the lid that can be cleaned off. Smells a little bit wet in here, that damp smell, but it's been closed up for years. But it doesn't look too bad at all. Powers, I don't know. Yeah, oh, and there's this little bell here. Now the ceiling itself, look at the ceiling, there's a couple of little spots where things have been stuck on. These are the night glow stickers. So you have a half moon there, stars. These things will glow at night. Somebody stuck them on there for fun. There's the AC unit that comes through the roof, through the deck. These lights are in place. Don't know if they work. There's a fan there. All these portholes show that there are no water stains underneath them, under any of them. I've looked at all of them already. This is the saloon. As you can see, pretty good. The table is missing. There's no table there. So there's that. A little damage here, needs a bit of a restoration. Plenty of storage space in there, bits and pieces. These are nice solid brass units. That one's lost its glass off the front. That can be fixed. Oh, wait a minute. Neither of them have got glass. I wonder if they're supposed to be like that. Who knows? Okay. Microwave oven there. Back into the kitchen area, which is quite clean. There's a 2-burner gas stove here. There don't appear to be any oven, unless it's in here. Oh, I hate these buttons. Just some cookware in the cabinet below. Wow, that button works. Typically, these types of buttons, they get stuck very quickly and easily under use. So I don't really like them. Alrighty. That's the fridge. And a freezer compartment. I guess that's what you use for the freezer. And put your freezer stuff in here, and the rest of it's for the fridge area. Interesting. Alright, so there's that. I don't know what's in here. Oh, it's just a block. That's not a drawer or anything. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, okay, we found some damage. That needs to be repaired. And that one there is also falling apart. Yeah, it's been full of water. It's expanding through the sides and the floor. Okay, so these little drawers have got a leak somewhere above them. Water's getting into there. Alright. What have we got here? Solenoid control. Alright, so let's continue through. The flooring needs replacing. This stuff here feels soft underfoot. Probably had water sitting in it for a while. The engine's behind here. I won't expose it. We can do that at a later date if I get around to getting it to start. Yep, so that's an unusual navigation chair, I can tell you. So continuing into the saloon. The saloon's not bad really. I mean, these drawers have all got these buttons that do not work. They're a pain in the ass. Doesn't close, doesn't open. It's only partially opened. That should come all the way out. It's not doing so. Oh, there it goes. I needed to push down on the lever up here. And that should lock in there. There we go. Alright, so we open it up again. Maybe some lube will fix that. Alrighty, there's a little TV there. Very exciting. Little speaker there as well. It's probably for the TV. Fan, we saw that before. Now we come to the head. Very basic, but needs a bit of a clean. The solar vent is operating in cloudy weather. Yeah. All very exciting. These cabinets in here, this glass window is actually a cabinet behind it. So there's plenty of room in here for storage of your personal supplies. And here we have a rubbish bin underneath the lid here and here in the head, which is unusual. Not sure if we keep that, might use it for something more practical maybe. But yeah. Alrighty, so let's check that door and see how well it shuts. Look at that. It's got a gap up the top. Ceiling's clean. No mold. No mold. No mold. That's good. What we have here is a hanging closet, putting your clothes in. There's some spare wood there and other bits and pieces. Companionway glass for the companionway. There's what appears to be a mini door there. Alrighty, that's all very clean as well. Operation of the door, it works. Here we got some drawers there as well. They're all in nice condition. They all operate very well. They don't have any water in them. There's no stains of water through here. This is all good. This is the Ford V-berth. As you can see, it's quite clean. Needs a little bit of a vacuum out, I guess. This is not mold. That's just the pattern in the material. There's a little cooker there, and there's a vacuum cleaner there, and there's more stuff in here. Shore power. That's not bad. Now there's typically supposed to be a berth back here, but there isn't. There is no berth in the aft section of this particular boat. You have the kitchenette on one side, and then you have the navigation table area on that side. So the only sleeping area to be found on this boat is here in the saloon. There would be a board that goes here. Let's see if we can find that board. Nope, it's not there. Not there. Not there. Okay. I wonder where it is. Well, another new board could probably be made up to fit on this lip here. And then we'd need another cushion to go there, or maybe one of the back cushions that go on the bed. In a pinch, I suppose you could have somebody sleep on that. But typically, I think you'd find that you need to expand this area here to sleep on. There's nothing under there. Alright, so you've got in here, the V-berth is the main sleep area. And the wood for here is also missing. So it needs a wood panel for here with a cushion to make this into a proper sleep area. And yeah, that would be quite sizable for a couple. This is a 36-foot Hunter. It doesn't have the same amenities as a 37-foot Hunter, but it's still workable. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. This opens up. It's multiple. That's quite cute, isn't it? I like that. Alrighty, that's the interior of the boat. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much else I can show you. This video's gone for 20 minutes and we've had a good walkthrough. Haven't seen the engine yet, but that will come. And there's a clean area behind there as well. It's quite nice. The boat itself has got real potential. It does need a major clean on the outside. It needs anti-foul put on the hull for sure. If we're lucky enough the engine runs. That's right, we were supposed to see if we could find the jib sail, which is not on the boat, or not on the roller furler on the front. Where could it possibly be? I don't think we're going to find anything in the boat. We can certainly look. No, nothing under there. No, nothing under there. So a little update to the last video that got cut short because it reached maximum time. I have bought this boat. This is a 36-foot Hunter, 1980 model. I'm going to get stuck into cleaning this up and making it presentable. Put it in the water. Enjoy it for a while. Sorry about that. I actually pressed the stop button when I was talking. So yeah, I'm going to put it in the water and enjoy it for a little while and give myself something to sail on and move around on while I'm working on my 42-foot Whitby, which is still requiring work because I'm doing a lot of small stuff that I could have done in the water, but also I'm being held up by major parts that are still coming in the mail, and I got tired of waiting, so bought another boat, put that boat in the water, go sailing for a while on the weekends and such, when I need to take a break from working on this thing. Actually, while we're here, I might give you a quick look at what I've been doing. I've put a new network cable in for the radar. That's down here. It's hanging out there, network cable, very nice. Also got a new coaxial cable been put through for the VHF for the 2-way radio. The power cable is now coming out for the radar unit as well. I had to drill a hole in the side of the mast. I decided to go that way and put a plug in it. And then I put a new halyard rope in as well, nice blue, shiny, metallic. I cut this slot and I put this cover on, slide. So it didn't have a slot before because this mast had the ropes running on the outside, up and down. I wasn't happy with that, so I've changed it, so now the rope runs on the inside of the mast. And as you know, I put a new self-tailing winch on there, so that's taken care of. What else did I do? Oh, I've got new covers to go on here. I still got to put them on, and I've got the grommets for the new, for where I've cut through for here. So I've got a new grommet. I've got to put that in place and seal it, make it waterproof. And this mast is like half a day's work away from going up on the boat, so stay tuned for that. That will be exciting. It will be for me for sure. And of course I've been working on the rudder as well. As you can see, I'm still continuing to do fiberglassing, getting that fiberglassed in. I'm still doing the build up to get it flush. When I'm happy with the shape of it and the level, so it's got a nice smooth contour across there, I'm going to wrap the whole thing in a big heavy woven fiberglass cloth, give it that last resilient strength and smoothness, and then I only have to ferret a little bit before I put a coating of gel coat over the top. So that's the plan there. Alright, that's it for now. Bye bye.